for the Igbo.
I think it's no news that the fishing communities have lost complete trust in the government and in the agency handling the cleanup because of the persistent state of things. You know, the water quality is not improving, the fishing stocks are not coming back, a lot of people have lost their livelihoods, and a lot of people have they not been able to stand back on their feet since the oil spills, and it just feels like it's lingered on for too long.
Still on environmental issues, this time in Digima local government area, the Bile Council of Chiefs is expressing concern over a suspected gas leak in the community that has gone unaddressed for over a month. The Secretary Lucky Manigila told our correspondent Suebi Oruwari that residents still live in fear as authorities have not taken action to contain the leak. Igila also says a local school remains closed due to health risk from the gas leak, leaving pupils unable to return.
Multiple areas are still springing up. The leak is spreading on daily basis. New areas have been discovered as I speak. In Haley, so students fall sick every now and then, so the schools are shut up till now. But when we shut down the school, we move them to the council administrative quarters for them to conclude their examinations. They will be resuming there. But as for the school buildings, the school environment will remain shut because we will not allow the people to access that place so that they don't continuously, fall sick because of the poisonous gas that they inhale on daily basis.
In a related development, the chairman of the Community Development Committee, Luyo Gwara, in Kana local government area of Rivers State, Stephen Degbara, says the community is not aware that a committee set up to investigate the collapse of the overhead bright weight water tank has submitted its report to the management of High Prep. Degbara made this known in an interview with correspondent Suebi Oruwari, explaining that members of the investigative committee never invited anyone from the community to present their views, despite earlier suspicions of sabotage following the collapse of the water tank just 4 days after it was commissioned by the Minister of Environment, Balarabe Lawal.
As a community, we are not privy to any official information regarding the outcome of that investigation. We are of the view that inquiry, the outcome of that inquest, will necessitate any further action in relation to trying to remedy the situation or reconstruction of the collapsed tank. But as it were, we have not gotten the report. We don't know what happened, what transpired, and then what measures they are going to put in place in trying to rebuild a new one.
Degbara says the community was shocked to learn that a report had already been submitted and the plans are on the way to resume work, even though stakeholders from the community who were earlier accused of sabotaging the project were not involved in the investigation process.
We were told that 2 weeks after they are going to submit their report. The Bubu water tank shot, as IPREP would like to call it, and then they extended the scope of the independent inquiry team to cover that of the Bubu. So to that extent, the report, which would have been expected to come out 2 weeks after it was set up, didn't come up because they said they will have to put all of them together.
Reacting to the development, the head of communications at High Prep, Onwugbonu, explained that the management is currently studying the report it received. He adds that the water supply has been restored in Ebubu, where the collapsed water tank reportedly caused damage to properties in the area.
The investigation has been concluded. The committee has done in their report. The Ebubu water facility is supplying water. That since December. For Gwara, as I talked to you, the contractor is back on site to see how he replaces the affected elevated tank and all of that.
We'll take a short break now. When we return, we'll bring you the rest of the news. Stay with us.
the world.
Hungary has granted political asylum to Poland's former Justice Minister Zbigniew Ziobro, who faces 26 embezzlement charges. He is accused of misusing a fund meant for crime victims and prisoner rehabilitation to buy spyware allegedly used to hack political opponents. Ziobro says he is being politically persecuted. Granting asylum to a citizen of another EU country goes against EU standards, but Hungary has done this before. Last year, Ziobro's former deputy, Mikhail Romanovsky, also fled to Budapest for protection. Both are accused of corruption and using state funds to benefit their party allies. And in sports, the Algerian Football Federation has filed formal complaints with CAF and FIFA over refereeing decisions in its 2025 African Cup of Nations quarterfinals loss to Nigeria. The FAF said the decisions and the 2-0 defeat raised concerns and caused widespread dissatisfaction. It has requested an investigation to review the calls and take appropriate action. And that's the news, but just before we go, here are the major headlines. In the news this evening, you heard that 2 members of the Rivers State House of Assembly are urging for dialogue and impeachment moves against Governor Siminalayi Fubara. We told you that the Rivers State Health Ministry has set up a panel to probe alleged corruption at the College of Nursing Sciences. We reported that police is investigating the deaths of 6 family members found in a locked room in the Elime local government area of Rivers State. And at the foreign scene, you heard that Hungary has granted political asylum to Poland's former justice minister. That's our package, as edited by Ifunanya Obemendukwe. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp message to 0808-721-7215. I am Okey Onwugbonu. Good evening. And many thanks for listening.